Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my Arabic teacher, Ahsan al-Qawaid, lesson 31. Let's begin inshallah. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Okay, here in this topic, before we start, look, there is a note written by the writer of the book. He said, note, it is a virtue to memorize the huruf al-muqatta'at, hurufi muqatta'at. Okay, I will explain to you what is huruf al-muqatta'at. Okay, these letters, as you can see, or you can call them words as well. But I'm calling them letters because these are letters, okay? These are not words. And you read them separately. How you would read alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha, dal, dal. Same way you will read them. Alif, lam, mim. Alif, lam, mim, sad. Alif, lam, ra. Alif, lam, mim, ra. Kaf, ha, ya, ain, sad. Ta, ha. Ta, sin, mim. Ta, sin. Ya, sin. Sad. Ha, mim. Ha, mim. Ain, sin, qaf. Qaf, nun. This is how I read it. And this is how you exactly will read it in the Quran. But, can you see those mad sign on top of it? There is something to do with these mad signs. And there are some shaddas as well. Yeah? So there is something to do with those shaddas as well. So that's why you have to listen to me and copy me. How I read, you have to copy me and learn it exactly how I say it. These letters they call huruf al-muqatta'at in Arabic. Huruf al-muqatta'at. Okay, muqatta'at means separate letters. So as if even though it's written as a joined up sometime, yeah, as you can see in alif, lam and mim joining. Same with the second one, lam, mim and sad, they are joining. But you will read it as a separate letter. Lam on its own, mim on its own, sad on its own. Yeah. Alright, so you will not read it as alam or alamas or alamara. You're not gonna read them like that, okay? You will read it as every letter on its own on an individual basis. Okay? Let's begin inshallah. Let's see how I read and copy me inshallah. Okay. Alif lam mim. You see how I read? Lam, I've stretched it for 6 harakat. 6 harakat. That's the maddul lazim. Okay? Maddul lazim. Here in this topic is all these mads are called maddul lazim. Okay? Maddul lazim, kilmi muthaqqal and maddul lazim harfi muthaqqal. Okay? But either way, kilmi muthaqqal or harfi muthaqqal, that's something a bit too much for you to understand in this stage. But at least this much you can remember, that is maddul lazim. And maddul lazim means that wherever maddul lazim is, you have to stretch it at least 6 harakat, and it's wajib, it is must. This is lazim means wajib, and lazim means must, means you must do it. So if you say alif lam mim, means you reduce to something from the Quran, and that is the beauty, and you will be sinful for that if you done that on purpose. Okay, so you have to learn to read these words properly. So make sure you stretch all of those letters where there is a mad sign on top. Okay, so say with me again, second time. Alif lam mim. Now you understanding why there is a shadda. If you didn't understand, let me tell you. When you say lam and mim, both of them begins. Look, lam ends on a mim sound. Lam ends on an m sound, isn't it? Mim begins with the m sound. So when the two m sounds gets together, that becomes a shadda. So that's why there is a shadda given. And then that's why I'm doing a gunna as well, because as if the mim became mushaddad. Mim became mushaddad, means mim got a shadda. Okay, and he applies the rule of mim mushadda. Remember, rule of mim mushaddad, rule of nun mushaddad. You do gunna, and gunna is wajib. So that rule applies here. So you will say alif lam mim. Okay. Okay, one more last time. Make sure you say it with me. Alif lam mim. Okay, that's done. Okay, second word now. Or second box. Okay, if I don't want to call it word, I want to call these letters, isn't it? So second box. Alif lam mim. Sad. Okay, so I'm not stretching alif because alif doesn't have a mad sign on. So you will say alif as alif, normal how you say it in everyday alif. That's the alif. But you will stretch lam, mim, and sad. Okay, again, alif, lam, mim, sad. Make sure sad you do qalqala at the end, because sad, when you pronouncing the sad, you can hear the dal sound at the end. So that dal do qalqala on it. Okay. Okay. One last time. Alif lam mim sad. Okay. Third box now. Alif lam ra. Ra. So ra you don't stretch so much. Only lam will be stretched in that box. Okay. Alif lam ra. Okay. Again, one last time. Alif lam ra. Okay. Fourth box now. Alif lam mim ra. Again. Alif lam mim ra. Okay, one last time. Alif lam mim ra. Okay, that's done. Okay, last box of the first line. Here 5 letters. Okay, a little bit longer. You need a longer breath for it. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad. Okay, in between ayn and sad there is a gunna, there is a ikhfa. Okay, because when you say the ayn, you can sense an n sound, nun sound on the ayn, and sad begins with the sa sound. So there is a ikhfa, mini ikhfa hidden. Okay, you can't see the ikhfa there, but there is a ikhfa. Okay, so you have to do the gunna on there. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad. Okay, one last time. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad. Okay, ha and ya, they are not long that much. They are only 2 harakat long. They are only 1 alif long. So you will stretch for 1 alif and thus you move on to the next letter. Alright, moving to next line, second line, first box. Ta-ha. Okay, there is no stretching, so you just stretch a little bit, 2 harakat, and then move on. Ta-ha. That's it. Ta is ta, ha is ha, 2 letters, and you say the letters as they are. Same on the second box, ta is the first letter, so ta. And then sin and mim you will stretch. So let's see how I say, and say after me. Ta, sin, mim. Again. Ta, sin, mim. Okay, one last time. Ta, sin, mim. Okay, third box on the second line. طاسين. Okay, you just stretch the scene and that's all. Again, طاسين. Okay, one last time. طاسين. Okay, next one is Yasin. 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 Again. Yasin. Okay, next one is just Sad. So let's say it. Sad. 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 Okay. Hamim. 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 Again, Hamim. Okay, so these two words, two boxes are same, so I don't have to say it 2 times. You just know it, how to say it. Okay, next one is Ain Sin Qaf. Last line, second box. Ain Sin Qaf. Okay, so Ain go ikhfa at the end because next letter is Sin. Sin go ikhfa at the end because next letter is Qaf. Okay, so you do ikhfas in between. Okay, these ikhfas are hidden, by the way. You won't be able to see it, but these ikhfas are taking place in there. Ain Sin Qaf. Okay, one last time. Ain Sin Qaf. Okay, next to are Qaf and Noon. Okay, these are easy. Just you say Qaf and Noon. So it was quite simple, nothing hard. But memorize these words, okay, these boxes or these huruf, because look at the writer also saying, I would have said it anyway, but writer also saying that means there's double emphasis in it. If you memorize these are the only words from the Quran. Okay, there is no more of these types. All of those words has been taken here. Okay, all of those huruf has been written here by the writer, rahimahullah. May Allah have mercy on the writer. He collected all of these words and he put all of them in one place, so the students of knowledge, students of Quran, they memorize it and they don't struggle in the Quran. So memorize it, please, so you won't struggle in the Quran. Jazakumullah khairan. If parents are going to teach these to children, then I will say parents learn it first, pronounce it properly, stretch it properly, and then teach to your children, inshallah, and encourage them to memorize these words and tell them to close the book and say these words to you. Okay, Jazakumullah khairan. Okay, our lesson 31 is over. Lesson 31 is finished. And this was our last lesson of the book called Ahsanul Qawaid. So after today, you and every single one of those who are watching this video, you all should be able to read the Quran. Okay, if you really read the Qaida properly and you understood every lesson properly and memorized it and learned it properly, you should be able to read the Quran. If not fluently, at least you should be able to read it slowly. But fluency will come over time, inshallah. Now, like the video, give a like to the video, share it with the other student of knowledge, other student who want to learn the Quran or read the Quran. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And also share your beautiful messages and comments and feedbacks in the comment box, inshallah. Make dua for me, for my family, for my parents, and for entire ummah, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.